Most people think a more expensive razor gives you a better shave. Most people are wrong. The difference between a $1 razor and a $500 razor has almost nothing to do with how cleanly it cuts hair. It has everything to do with understanding what you're actually paying for, the engineering, the ritual, the lifetime cost, and in some cases, the lie. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which level is right for you, and which one most men have been overpaying for their entire adult lives. And these levels aren't ranked by price, they're ranked by how deep the rabbit hole goes. These are the 7 levels of men's razors. Level 1 is the disposable razor. Bic, Gillette Sensor 2, the no-name multi-pack at the gas station. $5 to $10 for a bag of 10. You use it twice, maybe 3 times if you're stretching it, and toss the whole thing. What the marketing won't tell you is that the blade inside a disposable is often the same steel as the blade in a $15 cartridge razor. You're not paying less for a worse blade. You're paying less because there's no premium handle, no subscription, no hook to keep you coming back. It's pure utility. The trade-off is everything else. Cheap plastic handles flex when you don't want them to. The lubrication strip dries out in days, and 10 razors a year becomes a small mountain of plastic in a landfill. The value champion at this level is the Bic Flex 3 Hybrid. 3 blades, a pivoting head, and the closest a disposable gets to feeling like a real razor. Level 2 is the electric razor. Bronze Series 9, Philips Norelco, Panasonic Arc 5. $40 to $500 up front. No water, no lather, no technique. This is the convenience tier, the razor for the man who shaves in the car between meetings while his coffee brews. Foil electrics oscillate hundreds of cutters behind a perforated metal screen. Rotary electrics use spinning circular blades on floating heads. Either way, your skin never touches an exposed edge. What the marketing won't tell you is that electric razors don't actually cut as close as wet shaving. The blades can't reach hairs the way a single edge can. Most users get used to a permanent 5 o'clock shadow and call it acceptable. But the math works in its favor. A good electric lasts 5 to 7 years. The replacement heads run $30 to $50 every 12 to 18 months. Over a decade, it's cheaper than cartridges. The value champion is the Bronze Series 7, German engineering at half the price of the flagship. Level 3 is the cartridge razor. Gillette Mach 3, Fusion 5, Pro Glide. Harry's, Dollar Shave Club. $10 to $30 for a handle that 90% of you have right now in your bathroom. This is what 8 out of 10 men use. And what the marketing definitely won't tell you is that you're trapped in the most lucrative razor scam in modern grooming history. The handle is cheap because the cartridges are not. $4 to $7 per head, replaced every 2 weeks. Run the math. A cartridge user spends $150 a year on blades. Over a lifetime, that's more than $10,000 on something a $40 safety razor would have done better. That's the printer ink model. Give away the device, sell the consumables forever. 5 blades stacked together don't shave better than 1 good blade. They just irritate your skin 5 times instead of once. The value champion here is the Harry's Truman. Decent handle, fair blade pricing, no subscription required. But understand, at level 3, you're paying for convenience and inertia, not quality. And here's the thing, by level 6, you won't even recognize what shaving looks like anymore. Level 4 is the safety razor. This is where the video changes. Merkur 34C, Edwin Jagger, DE89, Rockwell 6S, $20 to $100 for the razor itself. And here's the part that breaks the cartridge industry. The blades cost 10 cents each. A safety razor uses a single double-edged blade, one thin sheet of steel with 2 cutting edges, locked into a protective head that exposes only a sliver. The geometry is nearly 150 years old. nothing has improved on it. What the marketing won't tell you, because there is no marketing, is that the safety razor delivers the closest shave most men have ever had, with less irritation than any cartridge can offer. One blade, one pass. Done. The catch is technique. You hold the razor at 30 degrees. You let the weight of the head do the work. You don't push down. The first 3 shaves, you'll nick yourself. By the 10th, you'll wonder why nobody told you sooner. The value champion is the Edwin Jagger DE89. Perfectly weighted, mild aggressive, forgiving for beginners. Remember this one. We'll come back to it. Level 5 is the single edge razor, the Schick injector, the modern one-blade Genesis, the supply provision, $30 for a vintage Schick, $400 for a one-blade. This is the cult tier, the razor most men have never heard of, and the one wet shaving enthusiasts argue about online for hours. Instead of a flexible double-edged blade, the single edge uses one rigid blade, loaded from the side, locked into a heavier head. The geometry changes everything. The blade doesn't flex over your skin. It cuts cleaner. It cuts more aggressively. What the marketing won't tell you, because most of these brands don't have a marketing budget, is that the single edge is the secret weapon for men with thick, coarse, or curly facial hair. The cartridge can't get under those hairs. The double edge gets close. The single edge cuts them at the root. The value champion is the supply provision, modern American engineering, dishwasher safe, cult level quality. Level 6 is the shavette. And this is the level where most men, watching their barber for the first time, realize they've never actually been shaved before. Dovo Shavette, Parker SRX, Feather Artist Club, $15 to $100. The disposable blade straight razor. This is what your barber actually uses on your neckline. Almost no professional shave you've ever received was performed with a true straight razor. Health codes require a fresh blade per client, and you can't sanitize permanent steel that way. A shavette gives you the look, the feel, and the angle of a traditional straight razor with a snap-in disposable blade. Same skill ceiling, same posture, same draw across the skin. None of the maintenance. What the marketing won't tell you is that the shavette is actually less forgiving than the straight razor it imitates. The disposable blades are sharper and thinner. Beginners cut themselves more easily here than at level 7. There's no warning, no grab, just a kiss of the steel and a thin red line. The value champion is the Feather Artist Club SS. Japanese precision, professional grade, the same model luxury barbers in Tokyo and New York rely on. Level 7 is the traditional straight razor. The cutthroat, forged steel, hollow ground, finished by hand. Dovo, Thiers Isard, vintage Sheffield. $100 to $500 for the razor itself. A leather strop, a set of whetstones, a lifetime commitment. This is the boss tier. There are no replacement blades. There never will be. The single piece of steel in your hand is the same steel you will be shaving with in 20 years, if you maintain it correctly. Maintenance means stropping the edge before every shave to realign the steel, honing it on whetstones every few months to resharpen, drying it carefully to prevent rust. The razor demands a relationship. What the marketing won't tell you, because nobody is selling this lifestyle anymore, is that a properly honed straight razor delivers a shave that no other tool on this list can match. Buttery, silent, surgical, the closest shave physically possible on a human face. The value champion is the Dovo Bismarck, German steel, balanced, beginner-forgiving, lifetime tool. And if you think level 7 is the ceiling, you haven't seen the Japanese Camisori. But that's a video for another day. So, 7 levels, 7 different tools, 7 different relationships with your face. But here's the truth most men miss. Level 7 is not the answer for most of you. The sweet spot of this entire pyramid is level 4. The safety razor gives you 95% of the shave quality of a straight razor, with 5% of the skill, at a tenth of the lifetime cost. Most men are stuck at level 3 not because it's the best shave, but because it's the easiest cage to stay inside. The best razor isn't the most expensive one. It's the one that matches the relationship you actually want with shaving. Some men want a chore. Some men want a craft. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.